Hi guys and welcome back to my channel. It's just me, Heyjustjenny, and I'm here today to sit down and talk with you guys about something that a few of you guys wanted me to talk about, how I became a tattoo artist. So if you want to know, then just keep on watching. To be able to tell you guys how I became a tattoo artist, I will have to tell you a little about my history, I suppose. I didn't believe that I would be a tattoo artist when I was younger. I like tattoos, I liked the thought of being a tattoo artist, and I did want to be one, but I didn't believe that I could be one. That's mostly because I was worried about earning enough. I know that tattoo artists, they don't earn a lot, and that's definitely often the case. It's not a profession you get rich of, and that was one of my, one of the things that held me back, I suppose. And also my family was pretty much against it, or parts of my family, and I can understand why. There's a lot of prejudice and stuff against tattooing, especially when you don't have any tattoos and you don't know a lot about tattoos. I've always seen tattoos in my life. My mother has tattoos, my older sister have tattoos, and for my mother's part of the family, me being a tattoo artist is definitely not a problem at all. My mom, I think it was my mom that actually showed me the TV show, I think it's called LA Ink, Miami Ink, LA Ink, yeah. I was 14, 15 maybe. That's when I started watching LA Ink, and I saw Kat Von D, and I didn't care very much at that time. I think she was super cool, and I was like, oh, I wish I could be a tattoo artist, that would be so cool. But I still believed very firmly that I couldn't be a tattoo artist, which is pretty sad actually. I bought her book. I remember buying one, and then I bought the other two. And in one of the books she explained that she was in a position that her family didn't want her to do tattoos, and there was a lot of drama, and she actually ended up running away from home, and she manages just fine. We all know how successful she is and all that stuff. And that made me realize that you can't live your life in fear. If you really want something, you should pursue it no matter what. People that stand against you, if they don't have a valid point and they stand against you because of their own personal beliefs, not facts, not logic, but personal opinions and beliefs, then you should just say, fuck you assholes. Can you say that on YouTube? Well, yeah, so I started planning, okay, what do I need to do to become a tattoo artist? And Kat Von D said that she had different jobs in the evening to make sure she had money and stuff like that. So I decided, okay, I need a part-time job. I quickly decided that being a bartender would be the best possible route to go. Then I bought a package course to become a bartender. And that was the plan. I was supposed to work my normal job, which was at a hospital, in the daytime, and then work as a bartender during the night, and then after a while apply for an apprenticeship so I can be apprenticing in the day and working in the evening. The thing was, I think I booked the bartending course in early spring, winter time. I think it was February, March. I remember it being cold, because when the bartender dude called me and okay, your course is booked, I remember it was cold. But the course wasn't until October, so it was half a year. During that time, while I was waiting to do my bartending course, there was this tattooer that posted on Instagram that they had an opening for an apprentice. I remember screenshotting the Instagram post and sending it to my best friend at that time. And she said, why don't you just apply? Just apply and see what he says. And the case was, in the post that he had written, he said that they were looking for someone with a part-time job. I I sent him a message and said like, I'm interested, but I don't have a part-time job. And he answered like, okay, but you need a job because you have to earn money and you're not getting money here during your apprenticeship, so you need some way to support yourself. And I was like, I don't have a part-time job, but I have a full-time job. Yay! And then he was like, oh, okay, we can probably figure out the solution there. So you just bring your portfolio and come in for an interview and we'll take it from there. Obviously, the interview went well. I was nervous. And I will also, if I find it, show you the portfolio in another video. It's somewhere packed in a box in the attic, but I will find it and I will show you guys so you can kind of see what I draw and what I do. But yeah, he liked what he saw. Then he said like, okay, do you want to come in and work as an apprentice for was it a week we started with? Yeah, a week. And then he said like, okay, that week went well. Do you want to continue for a month? Like a tryout or whatever you call it. 2 years later, almost 2 years, I've been there 1 year and 10 months, I think we figured out, because we were talking about it in the shop. Maybe a little over a year, I quit my full-time job when I became a tattoo artist. When I finished my apprenticeship, I started working full-time as a tattoo artist. And so far it has been super great. I don't regret it for a second. It's my dream job. I can't imagine myself doing anything else. If you want to become a tattoo artist and you think it's gonna be easy, then that's not the job for you. Not at all, not at all. And this is by no means the right way or the way to become a tattoo artist. I'll probably end up talking about what is the best way to approach a apprenticeship or getting an apprenticeship. I'll probably make a whole video about that if you guys want. Just tell me down below if you want me to talk about that. But this is how I became a tattoo artist. If you want to see any of the tattoos I've done or my drawings or whatever, you can always visit my Instagram, which I will link down below. I have 2 Instagrams, one for just work, just tattoos, and one for everything else. If you guys have any questions about whatever I can answer, like tattoos or whatever, then just comment down below and I will check it out and talk with you guys. I like when you guys comment and we can have like a discussion and stuff. I think that's very, very interesting. Until next time, I suppose. Have a good one. Bye!